How the do they sleep at night? I just don't. I don't get it.
And so I'm pulling like agency level study reports to Congress, and it's scaring the bejesus out of me. It's saying that there's systemic child sexual abuse in every province in Afghanistan. There's even a if your audience is familiar with bachi, there's a practice dating back thousands of years in that region of dressing, and this is somewhat graphic if there's children listening, but dressing up male children as females, and
Mhm.
they dance and they sexually molest these children, and that was happening systemically.
Mhm.
And to be honest, I had been trained like, hey, like um, there's child molestation is part of the culture.
This is
Like
how it is here.
it is how it is there, and I'm not saying that's for all of Afghans. I've got one of my best friends is an Afghan, and like I've got so many friends that we've gotten out through the evacuation that
It's very
this
common.
it is. There's good and bad people everywhere on Earth, but in this particular location, there's some evil people. And one of the things that bothered me is that we were advised by State Department, like, oh, that's not illegal here. Like, it's just, got to make deal with it. And for a decade, you have American service members who have put, some of these people in power and having to allow child rape on our installations and saying it's just part of their thing. Like, you can't do anything about it. And like that mentality to me is just the antithesis of what we should be about as Americans, because that's wrong everywhere on the globe. And we came downrange to represent this uniform. And if we're enabling child rape on our basis, that's not a hard call to say, hey, this is wrong. We're going to lose moral high ground. How are we going to have the moral high ground to intervene as a country on good causes if we permit evil when we get there? And so in 2019, after that, however long we've been in Afghanistan, finally, through our influence, we changed the law in Afghanistan and it became illegal.